Hi friends, Prepared Suburbanite here. The last couple of videos that I put out were updates to our Get Home bags, and I've received a couple of requests and a personal desire, I think, to really get into my everyday carry. And I've really got two levels of everyday carry. So we're going to get into them right after this. This is pretty much my everyday carry items that I carry on my body, on my person, every day. Got my iPhone, that's an iPhone 7. Got the Ontario Rat 1 folder, which is a great pocket knife and reasonably priced as well. I also carry in my pocket this little buck knife that I've had for probably 40 years. I got this when I was a young man, picked it up at a local hardware store and have been carrying it pretty much every day for the last 40 years. Keep it sharp. It comes in handy for small tasks, and yeah, it's redundant because I've got a big folder there, but this one really comes in handy for some of the lighter tasks that you get involved in on a day-to-day basis. Also in my pocket, I carry a pair of nail clippers, just cheap ones that you find at the drugstore, a Bic lighter, a comb, handkerchief, and I generally carry only one flashlight, and I have been up until recently carrying the LAPG, whatever model it is. It's not very expensive. I think they were, it's well less than $20, I think, from LAPG. It's got a number of different settings on it. There we go. Finally got it to strobe a little. There's three settings, three brightness settings, and the strobe setting. And I just recently picked up the Wowtac A1S, and this one was designed by Black Scout Survival, and it's one of the coolest flashlights around. Very lightweight, aircraft aluminum. Got a number of different settings here. It's got a strike bezel that you can place on here, and this is a red filter. So you can see there's the red coming through right there. Very nice for night work. It doesn't cause any kind of eye adjustment when you're using that red light, and that strike bezel really comes in handy if you needed to use it as a defensive weapon. Hats off to Black Scout Survival for his designs on this, and hats off to Wowtac for making it happen. Always carry my wallet with me with licenses and photos and credit cards and that kind of stuff. That's always in my pocket. Got a regular set of keys, house key, car keys, and this little Innova flashlight for just in case you can't find the keyhole in the door at night. You got this with you. It does come in handy as a little backup light. Got a couple of different modes. I think it will strobe. There we go. So, pretty handy to have on a keychain. Got one for my wife as well for her keychain, and I had to use it a couple of times coming out of late night meetings and stuff like that, and trying to find the keyhole in the Jeep, because my Jeep doesn't have automatic door locks. I got to use the old-fashioned key to get in. And my everyday carry weapon of choice is the Sig Sauer P938. It's totally unloaded right now. Action's open to show you, but it's really come in very handy, lightweight, accurate, practiced with it a number of times already. Easy to take care of, easy to take down, easy to clean, and it really does a nice job for what it's designed for. And I carry an alternate outside the waistband hip style holster for it that I can wear on my hip, or if I feel like I need to be carrying concealed, I'll use this little pocket foam rubber padded kind of a thing, and it fits right in your pocket. Now with that, that's what I generally carry with me 90-95% of the time. If I'm out and about, or even right here around the homestead, that's what's in my pockets all the time, 90% of the time anyway. So for level 2 everyday carry EDC, I will carry this bag. This bag came from National Parks Depot, and it's their shoulder bag. Military shoulder bag, I think, comes in a number of different colors. This is their digital camo. I think it comes in black, OD green, maybe khaki, that kind of a thing. It's about 30 bucks. So the price is right. I've been carrying this for a year and a half, maybe 2 years or so, and it really has come in very handy where you've got to like go downtown and walk around. If you got to go to the courthouse, you got to go this place, you got to go that place. When my son was in the hospital, this bag was on my shoulder and it had everything I needed in it if we were going to pay an extended visit for, half a day with him. And I'll go over the contents with you and what I normally carry, and then what I can carry in a specialized mode when we come back. So let's get into the contents of what I normally have with me if I decide that I need to carry the level 2 everyday carry bag. In the front compartment, a Write in the Rain notepad, and down in the bottom here is a pencil, which I can't quite reach for right now, but there's that. In the next pouch, I've got some cordage, some paracord, and some nylon rope, just in case you got to have something for cordage. I've got a small Schrade multi-tool, clippers. It's got screwdriver, knife, can opener, awl, a file, a blade, Phillips screwdriver, that kind of stuff in it. Pretty handy. It's got a little case that it comes in that'll also slip right over your belt. I carry some emergency medications. These are my prescription meds, and I'll rotate these out about every 2 months or so. Rotate them out, use these, put fresh ones in here. So I've got my prescription meds, some aspirin, and vitamin D. Got a bar of soap, just in case you need to wash up. Got a ferro rod and striker, just a cheap one. Nothing very exciting about this, but it's a way to get a fire started if you don't have any other way to get her done. Carry some extra batteries. These are CR123s for the flashlights that I carry. Not all the flashlights, but some of the flashlights that I carry. Got some duct tape wrapped around half a credit card, old used one, but that can come in very handy. Got a little plastic spoon. A charging cable for my iPhone. an extra handkerchief, and then down in here I have got the Olight S10 Baton flashlight. This thing is very powerful, very lightweight, very compact. It's got a magnetic base on it so that you can set it on anything metallic and use it that way. It's very, very bright. You can see how it shines there. Number of different settings for it. One of the better ones that I think is on the market. Some chapstick, actually Blistex, seems to work better for me. And then in the main bag compartment, I'll carry my battery charger for the iPhone and for anything else that you can charge using an USB port on there. This is from Lumsing. Very inexpensive, very reliable. We had a chance to really put it through its paces. I was recently in the hospital for a couple of days, took my iPhone with me, took this with me in this bag, and was able to keep my iPhone all charged up so that I could use it during the day, receiving telephone calls, making telephone calls, surfing the internet, doing all that kind of stuff. Very handy to have. In fact, we've actually got two of these, one that we keep around here in the house and one that goes with us in these bags. I'll carry a snack pack with me. That's got crackers, a Cliff Bar, and a couple of Slim Jims. Some extra AA batteries for some of the other flashlights that I normally carry with me. Some zip ties, just because they fit, but they do come in handy if you need to secure anything on the way. A bottle of water. A life straw, which I turned into kind of a survival life straw. Wrapped it in paracord. There's a couple of little doodads that I've weaved into the inside of here with like a sewing needle, a couple of fishing hooks in a little package and all that kind of stuff, so that you've got this that you can use wherever you need to. If you need to filter water before you drink it, got a water bottle. Whether it's absolutely necessary or not, it sure will come in handy if you need a little bit of extra water. In the back, I've got the SOL 1 to 2 person survival blanket. Should come in handy if you get caught in the rain trying to make your way home, that kind of a thing. Carry a package of wet ones that can serve as a face wash, hand wash, or any other kind of wash that you may need to out in the woods, if you know what I mean. And I'll carry some extra cash in this little Ziploc bag here. And I think, yep, that's pretty much it. These come in so handy, this little bag, to grab, have with you. You can pack it so that it fits the needs. If you're expecting to spend a day at the hospital visiting a relative or a friend in the hospital, you can take this with you. You've got your own stuff with you. When I went to the hospital, I carried the iPhone in here. I carried the Lumsing charger. I carried some reading material, a couple of Cliff Bars for a snack if I needed it, that kind of a thing, because they only serve dinner at dinner time and lunch at lunchtime and breakfast at breakfast time, and a lot of times I didn't feel like eating breakfast that day or lunch, but about 3 in the afternoon, before they started serving dinner and after they stopped serving lunch, I got hungry, so I had a snack bar with me, a couple of Cliff Bars and some cheese crackers and that kind of stuff, and it tided me over until dinner time. So when you're talking about everyday carry, there's really 2 levels I think you really need to consider. Level number 1 is what you carry on your body. So you got your pocket knife, you may have a small flashlight, cigarette lighter, your concealed carry weapon, pocket knife, nail clippers, your wallet, that kind of stuff that you're going to have with you on your person. And then if you're planning a day where you're going to have to be walking around, if you're shopping, if you're at the hospital visiting, if you're going to be wandering around downtown doing errands at the courthouse and that kind of a thing, that you can grab this bag, load it up for that specific purpose, and have it with you so that you've got everything that you need, or everything that you think you need, to make it through that day. I hope you found these ideas about my everyday carry person and level 2 bag helpful for you. Maybe give you some ideas on what you may need to be carrying on your person and what you may be wanting to do if you've got an everyday carry bag that you want to take with you. If you like these kind of videos, give me a big thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. This is the Prepared Suburbanite, and I'll see you on the next video.